Have you ever used your computer to chat with your friend or relatives staying abroad? You can also video chat, which means talking to somebody face to face even though he or she is living thousands of miles from you. Amazing, isn't it? All this is possible with the help of Internet. Over the years, the Internet has become an increasingly important part of the lives of the people around the world. Cool fact: the Internet was developed in the United States by the United States Department of Defense. What is the Internet? A computer network can be defined as two or more computers connected together in order to share information and resources. Internet is one of the largest networks that connects trillions of computers all over the world. With the Internet, it is possible to get almost any information, communicate with anyone in the world, and do much more. You can use the Internet by connecting your computer to it. Connecting to the Internet is called going online. When someone says a computer is online, it is just another way of saying it's connected to the Internet. What is the web? You know that the Internet is a very good source of information on any topic in the world. You must have heard of the phrase, "Let's Google it." So, when you are unable to get information on something, you can just get it from the Internet. The World Wide Web, usually called the web for short, is a collection of different websites you can open through the Internet. A website can be made up of text, images, and other things. The information given on a website is generally divided into several pages. Each page is called a web page. The purpose of a website can be anything. For example, it can be a news platform, an advertisement, an online library, or an educational site from where you can learn about your school subjects. Some examples of websites are wikipedia.org, google.com, and amazon.com. Once you are connected to the Internet, you can access and view websites using a type of software called a web browser. Internet Explorer and Google Chrome are examples of popular web browsers. Cool fact: a web browser itself is not the Internet. It only displays websites that are stored on the Internet. One of the best and most common ways of finding information on the web is through the use of search engines, such as Google and Bing. How does the Internet work? Suppose you are on vacation in a nice and beautiful place far from home. You have taken some great photos that you want to share with your parents back home. With a click on your mobile, you can send all the photos with the help of the Internet. At this point, you may be wondering, how does the Internet work? The exact answer is pretty complicated and would take a while to explain and understand. Instead, let's look at some of the most important things you should know at this stage. It is important to realize that the Internet is a global network of physical cables, which can include copper telephone wires, TV cables, and fiber optic cables. Even wireless connections like Wi-Fi and 3G or 4G or 5G rely on these cables to use the Internet. When you open a website, your computer sends a request over these wires to a special computer called server. A server is where websites are stored, and it works a lot like your computer's hard drive. Once a request arrives, the server retrieves the website and sends the correct data back to your computer. What's amazing is that all this happens in just a few seconds. What all can you do on the Internet? The Internet has significantly changed our lives. Be it at home or in the office, the Internet is used everywhere for different types of work. It has brought people closer. The internet plays an important role in the way we deal with people and the world on a daily basis. Let's take a look at some other important uses of internet. It helps us to share information from any place in the world. It is a source of information for everyone, those who are learning or teaching, as well as those who are doing different jobs. It enables fast transfer of news to people all over the world. The internet came to be used for communication from one end of the world to another. For example, you can send letters, called email, to anybody sitting in any part of the world and it will be received in seconds. Cool fact, you can even operate your bank account through internet while sitting at home. Nowadays, it is very popular to do shopping on the internet. You can listen to music and songs or watch movies, cartoons, etc. through internet. You can play interesting games on the internet.